Hi, welcome to Abby's Book Reviews. This is my December wrap-up. I managed to read quite a bit this month, which I'm pretty happy with, so let's get on it. First up, I read The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the last in the Folk of Air trilogy, and really enjoyed it. Don't want to spoil it too much. I was a bit worried at the end of The Wicked King which direction it would take, and definitely think this is one of the best ways it could have gone. How Hard Can Love Be by Holly Bourne. This is the second in the Spinster Club trilogy. There's technically a novella has come out since the end, so I don't know if it's going to be more than just the three. I think it's just the three with a novella. This is following Amber and her summer in America at a summer camp, helping out. Love that it's kind of Harry Potter themed in a way, and also like families and friendships and romance and stuff, and feminism, of course. Cool Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. This is her new book, part of the Ronan or Dreamer trilogy. I'm not sure exactly what it's officially called. I do like Ronan from the Raven Boys, but I don't know, I feel like Cool Down the Hawk went a very weird direction, and I do like Maggie's writing, but I feel it's a bit, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not really my style. So found it a little bit hard. I did listen to it, which may have contributed to it. I don't know. I didn't really want to buy it because I didn't enjoy the Raven cycle as much as other people have. But I think I may listen to the other two when they come out, just so that I can say I've read them. But yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to find them, and I don't know, I think you either like Maggie's writing or you don't. And then I read or listened to The Battle of the Labyrinth, which is the fourth in the Percy Jackson series. Oh my gosh, like, I feel like the Percy Jackson series kind of gets better with each book, and yeah, really want to see how it turns out. I feel like I'm learning more about Greek myths than I already knew, even though I'm quite into them, so yeah, it's good. What's a Girl Got to Do by Holly Bourne. This is the last book in the Spinster Club trilogy. This follows Lottie, but it's once the girls are back at school, they've created, because of how the Spinster Club kind of impacted in the first book, the school has made it into like an official club that the girls run. I think it's really interesting. The thing that triggers it is a little close to home. A lot of girls go through it, a lot of women go through it, and definitely think it's something that we need to call out more. And I really like how this is calling out things, which is like awesome. Like, Holly's amazing. I don't think I could be that brave to call everything out, but it has made me want to call stuff. Then I listened to the second in the Scarlet and Ivy series, which is following Scarlet and Ivy while they are at Rookwood School, and it's set in like early 1930s or mid 1930s England at a boarding school for girls, and it's all mysteries that they have to solve. I really love it. The Whispers was really interesting, getting to learn more about the history. Definitely going to carry on with this series. It's a great middle grade mystery series if you are interested. Then I finally finished Don't Call Me Crazy, which is edited by Kelly Jensen and has a lot of contributors. There's celebrities, there's authors, I think there's comedians, there's so many people have put into this book, and it definitely made me think. I started it, I want to say back in like February or March. I read half of it and then I had to put it down because it was so close to home, and at the time I don't think I was in that great a mental state. So being able to come back and finish it was really good. I did take my time over finishing it though. I didn't just go, I'm going to sit down and binge it. Like, I did stop. It's really interesting to see how mental health impacts different people. There's some authors that I didn't know necessarily have mental health issues, if you can call it that. some of them I did, and it was really interesting to see how they deal with it and how it's impacted them. Then I read Solitaire, which is Alice Osman's debut novel. She got it published when she was 19, I want to say. I read this because of reading Heartstopper earlier in the year, Volume 1 and Volume 2, and Solitaire occurs after Heartstopper, and it's Charlie from Heartstopper's sister is the main character in this. So it's more about the girls' school than the guys' school, and it's also set in the sixth form, which is really interesting. Then I finally picked up Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This is written in verse. It's just lots of poems, but it creates the story if you just read it as the book. And I hope that it ends the way that I think it did. I don't know how Jason meant you to think it finished, but I really hope it finished the way I think. It's very strong message. It's about retaliation when someone you love gets shot. Could potentially take it as someone being hurt, and I know a lot of that happens, especially in America. And I feel like somehow we need to stop the eye for an eye thing. It doesn't help anyone. It was very interesting. I haven't read anything like this before, but I definitely think I would pick up something similar in the future. And then my last book for the year is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This is the special Mina Lima edition. I watched The Secret Garden quite a bit as a child, so I know the story. I'd forgotten quite a lot of it before I got around to reading it, so reading it has definitely made me enjoy it more, and I'm really excited for the new adaptation, which is out next year, I think. That's it for my December wrap up. I hope you had a good December. I hope you finished the year in a way that you want to. I feel quite proud of myself for what I've managed to achieve this month. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, it will make my day. Enjoy the book you're reading, and I will speak to you soon.